The Isle of Skye is a mysterious place. For centuries, colourful tales and legends have shaped the lives of those who call Scotland's misty isle home, and are still deeply intertwined with its rough and primeval landscapes that seem to have fallen out of time. What better way to explore this forgotten world than by covering the entire length of the island from north to south on foot? The Skye Trail, a challenging unofficial route aimed at experienced hill walkers, covers a distance of roughly 120 kilometers and takes in some of the very finest landscapes on this adventurous island. It truly isn't for the faint of heart. In the north towers Trotternish, with its long ridge traverse, a very strenuous journey with no easy escape routes and its unpredictable weather at best. In the south you will have to face the Cullen Mountains, where Tolkien himself is said to have found his inspiration for Mordor. There are no waymarks for the route and many sections do not even have a path. Our journey starts at Rubha, Hunish, Skye's northernmost point, on a sunny and warm summer's day. Ich habe ein Loch im Zelt. Hier ginge es zum Ridge Walk. Boah, Alter, ey. Da kommt dir aber die volle Ladung entgegen, wenn du da um die Ecke gehst. Ja. Hast du das mal gemacht? Ja, macht er gleich mal, der pustet dich direkt da runter vom Cliff.
Ich finde es auch ein bisschen sehr windig hier oben, ehrlich gesagt.
Ja.
So, wir befinden uns gerade wieder unterhalb vom Store. Und zwar sind wir nicht mehr über den kompletten Ridge gelaufen bis zum Kerrang, was eigentlich geplant war. Und der Skye Trail ist hier halt beendet, weil es einfach viel zu windig ist oben auf dem Ridge.
The Ridge Walk is a 30-kilometer long walk that goes 1500 meters up and 1300 meters down. In good conditions, it is really a walk to enjoy, but the weather up there can change anytime and quickly. To minimize the risk of being exposed to thunderstorms, it is recommended to do Trotternish in one day. But due to our heavy backpacks, we were carrying 18 and 28 kilos, we were forced to do it in 2 days. We had stayed 2 nights at the Flodigarry hostel to wait for a proper weather window. When it came, there was still a rain forecast for the end of the second day, and we knew of the danger that came along with being up there in bad weather conditions. We've been hiking 15 kilometers today over the Trotternish Ridge, 880 meters up and 330 meters down. And the ridge goes a little bit like waves, so you're hiking up and then you have to go down again, which is quite exhausting. It's a physical challenge, as we expected.
The view is amazing on the other side. With the weather, it's really beautiful, and behind every corner you have a different view on the ridge, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah,
what about you?
Yeah, it's very nice. Conditions are perfect today.
The path is okay. There's not always a path, but it's not too boggy.
Yeah, we refilled our water 15 kilometers in, so just over that hill we found a little pool where we could refill our water, but except for that there's not much up here.
No. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow we are continuing to the store and to the Old Man of Store. That's our last part of hiking on the Trotternish Ridge, because we will continue to Portree on the coast after that. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. So we got totally surprised by rain and wind. So not surprised by rain, we thought the rain would come later, but the wind is a little bit unexpected. It's a bit uncomfortable right now. It's windy, it's rainy, it's cold, and we have to climb 2 more hills to get to the store. Yeah, it sucks. On the following day the weather was unchanged, so after we had spent an uncomfortable night at the foot of the store, we decided to take the bus to Portree. So we are in Portree now. It has been quite a journey so far, and I think it's time to conclude how the Trotternish ridge has been. I think it has been quite stunning, landscape-wise. Was very exhausting because we've been carrying a lot. The conditions were perfect. Only in the late afternoon the weather got pretty bad, so we had a lot of rain, we had wind, we had fog, and I would say it changed the ridge dramatically, so it got quite dangerous, I'd say.
At least at the parts we were at. The last few kilometers were quite. There were a lot of hills which were quite high, and the climbs down were quite deep.
Yeah, we had some very steep descents, and also the climbing up got very tough towards the end. So the hills got steeper and steeper, so to say, towards the Old Man of Store. Yeah, but except for that, I think it was very, very nice.
Yes, in good weather it's worth it, but in bad weather it's dangerous because you can't see really a thing, so it's not worth it to do it in bad conditions.
Yeah.
It's just dangerous.
I think you could do it in bad conditions when you're not carrying too much, like, I don't know, maybe like 5 to maximum of 10 kilos, and then just go for it.
But for what?
Yeah,
just to have the tick on the list?
Yeah, basically for...
But you can't see a thing, so I think it's worth it in good conditions, but not in bad.
But if you still want to do it in bad conditions, you shouldn't carry too much weight, I'd say. And you can still do it, but it's going to be tough. So it's like 30 kilometers, and when the conditions are bad, your body will cool down, and it will even be more exhausting. That's it from my part. How about you? I think we made our points clear.
Yes.
almost immediately after we had pitched our tent, a storm broke loose. It hadn't been an easy hike to get to Loch Coruisk from Sligachan, and on the next day the bad step was waiting.
So I did some scrambling, had a look at the bed step, and it's absolutely unpassable for us with our backpacks. There is absolutely no way we could do it. The stones, they are like soap, and I didn't even carry my backpack when I went there. I was just sliding over the stones, and I didn't even attempt to climb up, to climb the bed step and go down on the other side without weight. So it's just impossible for us to do it.